नमस्कार मित्र हो. इयत्ता 12वी सेक्रेटरी प्रॅक्टिस या विषयाच्या या व्हिडिओ लेक्चरमध्ये आपणा सर्वांचं हार्दिक स्वागत. This video comprises of remaining features of equity shares which we not covered in last video lecture. Before starting this lecture, I want to just revise what we studied in previous video lecture. In previous video, we studied features of equity shares. I think we studied 7th features of equity shares, such as controlling power, risk, residual claimant, permanent capital. All these features we studied in previous video lecture. So through this video we covered remaining features of equity share. So the next or 8th point, that is no charge on assets. Equity shares does not create any charge on the assets of the company. Then what is meant by charge on the assets of the company? Charge on the assets of the company means an interest or lien, LIEN. Charge, interest or lien is created on the assets of the company in favor of the creditors. What is meant by creditors? To whom amount payable known as creditors. For example, certain times what happen, if creditors provide a debt capital to the company and as a security purpose, company creates charge or interest on the assets of the company. या ठिकाणी चार्ज म्हणजे असा कोणताही चार्ज किंवा त्या ॲसेट वरती कोणतंतरी ओझं ठेवलं जाते वगैरे असा प्रकार नाही आहे, किंवा फिजिकल कोणतंही इक्विपमेंट त्याच्यावरती ठेवलं जाते असा चार्ज नव्हे. तर इट इज अ डॉक्युमेंटरी प्रोसिजर. क्रिएटिंग चार्ज, इट इज अ डॉक्युमेंटरी प्रोसिजर. थ्रू दिस चार्ज company is not allowed to sell that particular asset on which the charge is created without payment to the creditors. So equity shares does not create any charge on the assets of the company. But how the charge on the assets is useful to the creditors? When company is not able to pay the debts of the company or repayment to the creditors, at that time company first sell its assets and pay amount to the creditors, because payment of debt is compulsory whether company have profit or company does not have profit, but the payment of debt is compulsory. So at that time company create charge on the assets of the company, and it is for security purpose to protect the interest of creditors. So equity shares does not create such type of charge over the assets of the company. Next point, bonus issue. बोनस हा शब्द तुम्ही बऱ्याच वेळेला ऐकला असेल. यू हिअर मेनी टाइम्स द वर्ड बोनस, like your parents working in private organizations, government department, on the occasion of Diwali they get money as a bonus, salary as a bonus. So this is an extra benefit or extra monetary reward, extra salary given by company, given by that government department to its employees to fulfill their needs on that particular occasion. So here some part of the bonus is same, but here we are dealing only with the bonus as a share. या ठिकाणी जो बोनस दिला जातो तो शेअरच्या स्वरूपात दिला जातो, त्याला म्हणतात बोनस इश्यू. सो बोनस इश्यू आर इश्यूड टू ओनली एक्झिस्टिंग इक्विटी शेअर होल्डर ऑफ दॅट पर्टिक्युलर कंपनी ॲज अ फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट, ॲज अ गिफ्ट. Then in which situation company issue bonus share, or why company issue bonus share? Company issue bonus share for the purpose of to capitalize its own profit. Company issue bonus share to capitalize its own profit. Company issue bonus share. This benefit of issuing bonus share as a free of cost to existing equity shareholder as a gift is given by company in respect of the existing share held by the company, existing shareholder held share in ratio or proportion of the existing shareholdings of that particular shareholder in the company. जे बोनस शेयर दिले जातात और जो भी बोनस शेयर दिए जाते हैं वो जो एग्जिस्टिंग इक्विटी शेयर होल्डर के जितने भी शेयर्स कंपनी में है उसके रेशो प्रोपोर्शन के निकाल कर उसके रेशो प्रोपोर्शन के अनुसार ही दिए जाते हैं. Okay, so bonus share are issued as a gift, issued as a free of cost, issued as to existing shareholder, and why it is issued? To capitalize the profit of the company. Company issue bonus share. Next point, right issue. It is different from bonus issue, but the same thing in bonus issue and right issue is both time company issue shares. It is a priority right given by company to its existing equity shareholder to buy its shares or to subscribe its shares. Then in which situation company issue right shares or company give a right issue, or for which purpose company give right issue? When company wants to need a more capital for expansion purpose, at that time company is required to issue shares. At that time company is required to issue shares. So at that time company gives one right, हक्क, to its existing equity shareholder to subscribe or to buy its share. And this is called as right issue. The company give notice to shareholder about giving him option to take the share offered to him or her. Means the one of the basic difference between bonus issue and right issue, that is bonus issue are issued a share as a gift, and here a right is given by company to its existing equity shareholder to subscribe or to buy its newly offered share, which company wants to raise a more capital for its expansion, modernization or renovation purpose. So these share also issued in proportion to existing equity shareholdings of that particular shareholder in the company. Next point, face value. We discuss the concepts of face value, market value and issue price when we studying the features of share. Okay, so here we again focus on the concept of face value as far as our equity share or one of the feature of equity share. So face value of equity share is low as compared to other securities. There are two types of share, equity share and preference share. So the face value of equity share is low as compared to other securities. This value is mentioned or printed on memorandum of association and share certificate of the company. Then what is meant by memorandum of association? Okay, as a student of 12th commerce you must know, okay, what you studied in 11th commerce, okay, because certain words, terms are used from or related to our 11th commerce also. So the memorandum of association is the document which is the fundamental document, charter or constitution of that particular company. So the value of share which is written in the memorandum of association of company and share certificate is known as face value. Dividend and repayment of capital is done on the basis of face value of share. Dividend payment and repayment of capital is done on the basis of face value of share. The face value of equity share, as we discussed earlier, it is very low as compared to other securities. For example, there is in market, for example today's situation, okay, as per today's date, the face value of share of certain securities may be rupees 5, rupees 10 or rupees 1 also, So the face value of equity share is low as compared to other securities, and which is written on the share certificate and memorandum of association of company. Next point, market value. The market value of equity share is fluctuates in share market through demand supply forces for that particular share. The demand supply forces depends upon profit earned and dividend declared by the company to its shareholder. Okay, the market value is fluctuation. There is fluctuation in the market value. Then how this fluctuation arises due to demand supply forces, and how the demand supply forces works on the basis of profit earned by the company and dividend declared by the company to its shareholders. When company earn huge profit and declare huge rate of dividend, at that time its market value goes up, and when company have less profit or company commit the situation of loss, at that time market value of its securities becomes lower, and so in this situation company is not able to declare dividend to its shareholders. So these fluctuations in market value due to demand supply forces, which depends upon profit earned and loss committed by profit and loss situation of that particular company and dividend declared situation. But these fluctuations in market value depends upon these fluctuations in market value of shares attract more to the speculator. Speculator means the person who tries to make profit from securities price change. If, for example, in today's situation, as far as today's date is concerned, the market value of idea, शेअर ऑफ आयडियाचं कार्ड तुम्हाला सर्वांना माहीत असेल, तर आयडिया कंपनीचा जो शेअर आहे तो आत्ता 4 रुपयाने चालू आहे. समजा तो एका तासानंतर डिमांड सप्लाय फोर्सेसनुसार 5 रुपये गेला, तर 1 रुपयाचा जो चेंज होतोय तो 1 रुपयाचा चेंज झाल्यामुळे जे स्पेक्युलेटर असतात, जे मार्केटमधले असणारे दलाल किंवा शेअर ब्रोकर असतात, तर ते काय करतील, तर ते 1 रुपयाचा जादाचा शेअर विकतील आणि त्यांना त्यामध्ये 1 रुपया प्रॉफिट होईल. सो स्पेक्युलेटर ट्रायज टू मेक प्रॉफिट फ्रॉम सिक्युरिटीज प्राइस चेंज. सो securities price change. Okay, so the market value is determined by demand supply forces in share market. There is frequent fluctuation in market value of equity shares. These fluctuations arises due to demand supply forces, and demand supply forces of equity share depends upon profit and dividend declared by the company. Okay, and these fluctuations attract speculator to buy the share at lowest price and sell the shares at highest price, and the difference between highest price and lowest price is the profit for that particular speculator. That's why equity shares attract more speculators. Next and last point, that is capital appreciation. Share capital appreciation takes place when market value of equity share increases in the market. Then how the market values increases? When company earn huge profit and declared a huge rate of dividend. Okay, so it is a favorable situation for that company or ideal situation of that particular company. At that time, automatically through the demand supply forces, its market value becomes rises. So market capital appreciation takes place when market value of equity shares increases in the market. Profitability means profitable situation of that company. Prosperity enhances reputation of company in the share market. It facilitates appreciation of market value of equity share. Profitability and prosperity of the company enhance reputation of company. Profitability and prosperity enhance reputation of company in the share market. So company must each and every time wants to reach a profitable situation and prosperity situation. So both profitability and prosperity enhance the reputation of company in the share market. Okay, so both thing is required to increase or to raises the reputation or goodwill of the company in the share market. If company earns more profit, as we discussed when discussing one of the concept of market value, that if company earn more profit or huge profit, share value of share also increases. When company earn less profit, value of share decreases. So both profitability and prosperity enhance reputation of the company, which facilitate appreciation of market value of equity share, which facilitate appreciation of market value of equity share. And one of the thing, one student says that in last video lecture they don't understand the concept of residual claimants. What is meant by residual claimants? So in this video lecture I also covered residual claimants, or what is meant by residual claimants. Residual claimants. Equity shareholder are owners of the company. Residue. What is meant by residue? All of you know balance sheet. Balance sheet have two sides, asset sides and liability sides. Company is liable to pay certain amounts shows in liability sides, and company have certain things as in his custody or in his ownership known as asset sides, or his assets. So when company becomes wound up or winding up, shutting down or closing down of the business of the company through the process of dissolution, dissolution, at the time of dissolution, what happened? The one person is appointed known as a liquidator. Liquidator, what is the job of liquidator? Liquidator job is to continue the process or complete the process of closing up of the company or winding up of the company. So liquidator sell all the assets of the company and make payment of all liabilities, and and if any amount is remaining after payment of, then how the payment, there is one chain how the payment is done. Payment of liability is done. First, liquidator pay liquidation expenses, take his own commission, then payment to secured creditors, then payment to unsecured creditors, then payment to preference share capital, and after payment of all these liabilities, if any amount is remaining, then at that time the residual claimant, means equity shareholder, claim that particular amount which is remain or residue after payment of all liabilities. So this is known as residual claimants. So equity shareholders are residual claimants of company, because they are owner of the company and they get payment at the time of dissolution, and when dissolution and when the process of winding up of the company starts, because they are owner, they get amount if any remaining at last point when payment of all other things, payment of all liability is done, because they are owner. आधी काय करायचं आहे, आधी सगळ्या जबाबदाऱ्या आधी सगळी देणी देऊन टाकायच्यात, आणि जर काय शिल्लक राहिलं तर ते स्वमालकाला शिल्लक राहिलं, म्हणजेच ओनरला शिल्लक राहिलं. त्यामुळं जे काय शिल्लक राहिलेली रक्कम आहे त्याच्यावरती क्लेम करण्याचा राईट हा रेसिड्युअल क्लेमंट म्हणून इक्विटी शेअर होल्डरकडे आहे. ओके, सो हिअर वी कम्प्लिटेड फीचर्स ऑफ इक्विटी shares.